What's up, you guys? This is FaShoDoe, and I'm here with Cashflow Ellis, and he's here to give us his 16 FaShoDoe.
Teenager, I'm acting up. Grown adults, I'm passing up. All I do is ball like a Yankee. Batter up. Due to my vocabulary, got a different vernacular. My DNA miraculous. I'm membrane sustentaculars. Since I'm in school, let me tell you what my teacher teach. Sitting in my science class, learning about some chemistry. What you know about laws of conservation using energy, or putting Avogadro formula in the parentheses. My equation of mass over density, I learned it with consistency, trying to teach you lyrically, verbally, or physically, metaphorically, similes. Hating never got to me, and it ain't gonna get to me. Shout out to my haters who just cannot harm me mentally, feed off negativity, that shall show no sympathy, drag them down the stairs like paranormal activity. Foot is on the line like no whiskey, hitting threes.
So, what's the reason behind your name? Like, where did you come up with your name?
Everybody always asks me that. I got that from a venue I was at, and the name of the venue where a lot of other rappers and performing artists was at was called Cashflow. It was like in fancy letters, and it said Cashflow, and that like caught my attention. I don't know why. I have like a large attraction to like stylish fonts, so I was like Cashflow.
It flows real nice. Like most people have like 2 Chainz, Titty Boy, like Titty Boy.
Because Cashflow is a common name, you know, so I later on added my last name Ellis to that, and that's how I came up with Cashflow Ellis. Yeah, you know, I had like a dozen other names before that, from Danger to Subliminal, Season, Lil C, Lil Cassidy. I imitated Cassidy, took Cassidy, the rapper name, and called me Lil Cassidy. In my 8th grade summer, like after I had surgery, because I was a basketball player. With my left eye, actually 90% like detached. So I tried to go back to playing basketball, but like I couldn't play as good. It just didn't come to me like naturally, like as it like used to. So I threw the ball down. Over the course of the 4 months after I had my surgery, when I couldn't play basketball, I just started writing. It just like took it more of an interest or something. Like I want this to be my life.
So how did you link up with Famsquad?
Okay, it actually happened when I was in Texas. I was just talking to him like just over in the course of just 2 years, you know. But I never like became a part of the brand until my graduation. I actually saw that I had like a fan base and a positive like supportive system. And when he came there, he was just so shocked by it. Like in them 2 years, so he could bring me under his wing, not to see if I was gonna go anywhere else. So he was watching me. Famsquad was watching me the whole time, like while I was like doing my stuff, and see me like mature and progress as a artist overall.
You're doing very well right now. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I feel so vivacious right now. And by that I mean like lively, like spiritual, like I'm real happy. Like it's a blessing.
On Attitude, I was just like, this is crazy. Like I had to literally like watch it 4 times.
Like 3.5 weeks and we already over 140,000. So I mean, and that's real good. And the single itself, like we sold over 5,000 downloads. We got over 5,000 downloads, so we're doing good on that too. So the next song people gonna want to hear like, what you got? You had attitude. What you want?
Exactly.
You know. So I'm always trying to. That's how I like push myself. Like, but we do have a lot of good music in the bag.
So what was it like working with Mikey Rocks?
I was real happy, you know. I'm gonna put it just like this, cause it's hard to like put it, because I'm too excited. Each time somebody asks me how is it like working with Mikey Rocks, I can't just say, oh, it was cool. When the Cool Kids like first came out, you know, I was like the music, like I was just drew like automatically into their music. He like helped me like develop as an artist, as far as like my vocals too, you know, him and Famsquad. But I find it as a humble experience, you know, to like work with Mikey on like Attitude. And
was that just something that popped up, like an opportunity?
Okay, yes. Okay, I'm glad that you said that, because actually when he came to my graduation party, you know, when he performed it, I did a name drop, his name on the flyers, and we organized a party in 13 days. We had over 700 people. So for him to see all of that, and we not putting his name in on the flyer, he was like, whoa, like he actually stayed there. Like he didn't come and perform and leave. He actually came there, stayed there for 2.5 hours before he even performed, and then stayed there afterwards. And then, you know, we exchanged numbers, and then we just got close. Like that's another reason why we make music like so good, because we know each other personally also.
Right. So is there anything else like you want to touch on for people?
Independent artist out there in Atlanta. His name is Easy Luciano out of the Triple Crown movement. We having a mixtape that we releasing sometime in June. We got the movie coming out called Lust of Films, directed by Lust of Money, directed by Knowing the Films, and then my own album I got coming out soon, sometime in the summer. Like dubstep,
right.
Like that also. And we got Keynote that's producing like the great like dubstep tracks also. And we working with another artist called Ether Banks. She out there in London. She's cold. She's cold. That dubstep is like really like what it do. Like this is really gonna change music. The Famsquad is like I can't say it now because you know the camera like right here, but like when we really changing the game.
Classical with the bleeding intravesical, star of the state, something like a capital, a big shot like the giant, Plaxico, a local rapper trying to make it international. And sorry for the vocab, I got to keep it grammatical. Now they say my temper off, now I got an attitude. It's the imbattable, matter of fact incompatible rapper.